Hey, I'm hoping you can hear me okay. You'll need to excuse me, I have just washed my hair, but I thought I would quickly do a little video to go over everything that we discussed. Well, I say everything, I'm going to go over the main points just now. I'm going to type everything up to include everything. So I've got Sven's notes in front of me. So obviously his engagement is his number one difficulty, which is going to make everything else more difficult if he can't focus on you. So to work on his engagement as much as you can, hand feed his meals. You want to be not letting him talk to every person and every dog, because then that gives value to those people rather than yourself. Eye contact, what we were doing is saying his name, asking him to look. When he does, we want to say good when his eyes meet your eyes, because that's your marker word. The marker word marks the exact moment that he does the right thing. So for a sit, we would say good as soon as their bum hits the floor, because that's what constitutes a good sit, is that their bum is on the floor. So if needs be, you say his name, you ask for a look, you make the kissy noise, whatever you need to do to get his attention. Good. Reward. You've got 5 seconds or so to give the reward, but you want to get your marker word in there as he does the thing that you want him to do. So in this case, eye contact. I would just practice with treats away best you can. A treat pouch is really, really useful because you don't need to have your hands in a treat bag or have the treats in your hand. So it makes it easier for the dogs to focus on you and not just the food. Or just have them up in a little Tupperware, on the windowsill or whatever. But as long as they're not in your hand, hands down by your side. Look, good, reward is what we're looking for. A couple times a day. Let's not add complication and just now putting hands out to the side or anything like that, because we're not quite there yet. Loose lead walking, so you have picked your cues, which is great. What I want you to do is have him in at your side in what we would call a heel position. Then I would want you just to say heel, give him a treat. Heel, give him a treat. So he pairs that word heel with getting a reward next to you. As we go forward, we will add in the good. So he knows that's what we're asking for him. And that's when we go forward a little bit. So ideally, him at your side, heel, treat. Heel, treat. Just so we pair that up. Then what I do is kind of a half step forward. I don't even put my foot fully down. If he follows you, or if he moves or shifts his body weight a wee bit forward, good, reward. So we can't expect him to walk nicely and not get frustrated and pull ahead if we haven't taught him that actually walking next to us is much more beneficial for him. So that's what I want you to practice, just that heel position. So close, reward, close, reward. That we step forward, good, reward. When you're walking him, ideally, if we can't practice his loose lead walking, pop him on the harness. If you're practicing his loose lead walking, then pop him on either a slip collar or something else. So just another piece of equipment, because we don't want him to generalize that if he gets to pull one day because we are not keeping up the training, and we don't want that to generalize to every piece of equipment. So we want to have one piece of equipment that we will eventually use every day. And that's what we want to teach the loose lead walking on. It's safer to teach the loose lead walking in a harness so that if they do pull, they're not hurting themselves. Obviously, we spoke about the Julius Canine harnesses. If they've got a bar across the chest, they're not good for them. It just damages the musculoskeletal system. So you want a Y-shaped harness that comes down here, and it will usually come up underneath, and it'll have little clips rather than just over the head. Where are we? Marker words. So your marker, as we've discussed, is good. You can what we call charge your marker word, which is literally just good, reward, good, reward. So they learn that when you say good, he goes, oh, I'm getting a reward. And he is food motivated, which is perfect. We can really, really use that to our advantage. So charge your marker word. Use it when you're doing your eye contact training, and loose lead walking, just reward for that heel position. Really, really basic things just now, but it's absolutely the foundations of every other behaviour. Like we said, if we can't get eye contact when we're out, we're very unlikely to get a recall. We're not going to walk past a dog calmly, nicely, if we're pulling ahead and we're just fixating on the dog instead. So these are the very basic parts to all of that. So as I said, it's little bits that add up to the bigger picture. Let me know if this all makes sense. If you've got any further questions, let me know. Apologies for looking like an absolute gremlin, but my partner's upstairs now, so I thought I'd just do this whilst I had the chance. So yeah, send me a wee message. Train as much as you can, as long as he is happy and he's not knackered. Using his food for his training is ideal. Obviously, we said that he is overweight, so we definitely want to bring that food allowance down. I can send you over the details for the physio, but genuinely all you need to do is phone up Riverside just down the road from you, ask to book in with Charlotte for an initial physio assessment, and that's you. I think it is roughly around £85, but I think given what you mentioned about his tail and what I was saying about him being quite mouthy, at certain parts when you touched him, his hypersensitivity, when I touched up here, the muscle was spasming down the bottom. There's definitely an element of something going on, so it would definitely be worth figuring that out. Sorry, again, any questions, just message, and yeah, let me know. Keep me updated on how you're getting on. All right, speak to you soon.